If you want to know some awesome books to read while traveling, then stick around. Hey, what's going on? I'm Tina and welcome to my channel. I make bookish videos for bookworms, so consider subscribing and clicking the bell for more bookish videos. Many of us love to go on vacation. I mean, it's summertime. People are going to be traveling to different places, and sometimes you just need a good book to read to get lost in until you reach your destination. So that's what this video is about. I can't wait for me to go on my vacation. It's way overdue. So without further ado, here are some great books to read while traveling. The first book I want to share with you is Howard Stern Comes Again. It's merely just a compilation of all of his best interviews, but the cool thing about it is it has his commentary. It has Howard Stern's thoughts, things that he was thinking about saying, things that he wanted to say, things that he should have said, thoughts that he had about those interviews during those interviews. And that's an amazing aspect to the book. I mean, it's kind of a hefty book, but at the same time, what you can do is get it on an ebook version if you want, but this is definitely a must read and an awesome book to get lost in. The next book I want to share with you is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. And this is a touching story of a young girl named Amani. She's a high school student and she has a child. So this book goes through all of her thoughts and aspirations of being a chef and a lot of the decisions she has to make about the future of herself and for her child. And it's a really touching story and I loved how it is. And one thing about it is I really didn't want the story to end. She wants to become a chef, so you learn so much about cooking up in here. It's such an awesome book. I definitely recommend you get lost in it. The next book I want to share with you is 50 Shades of Grey. And this is another awesome book to get lost in while you're traveling. It goes very fast. I remember this when I read it, it was just like a page turner for me. Anastasia is our sweet, innocent, kind of naive protagonist. And she ends up meeting Christian Grey by accident. Christian Grey is this huge, like, big time corporate boss. You know, he owns a company, so he's very much a businessman. And he meets Anastasia. She met him by accident because her roommate was supposed to interview him, but she missed out on the opportunity because she was sick, but she still needed the interview done. So Anastasia decided to volunteer reluctantly and go do it. And they developed this love affair, and yes, there are bondage scenes, there's spanking involved, there's kissing and handcuffs and all sorts of things involved in this book. And it's a really fun read, and I suggest you get lost in it while you're on your trip. The next book I want to share with you is kind of a personal development book, and it's called Your One Word. This is a new concept for me. It's just about having that one word that defines your life. That one word that centers you and puts you in the direction that you really want to be. Evan Carmichael is the author of this book, and his one word is believe. So this book talks about showing you how to find the one word that defines your life. And if you live by that one word, you'll be a bit happier and you'll be a bit more successful because it is diving into your true self. The next book I want to share with you is The Hayden Game by Sally Thorne. And I know I always talk about this book, but this book is so much fun to read. It's definitely on my reread list. And it's pretty much about Lucy and Josh. They are bitter enemies. They work for the same company and they're up for the same promotion. So imagine the battle that goes on between these two. Or is there a battle that goes on between these two? But either way, Sally Thorne's writing in this book is absolutely fun, and it makes you feel like you're a part of the story and a part of the book. And that's one of the things I love about reading. You feel like you're a part of it. And it also gave me a bunch of different feelings. And I don't know if you've read this book, but if you have, did it give you some feelings? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on my next video. Safe travels.